Well, hello there, random person on the internet who's hopefully got a glass of milk or something to the side, because this deck's got some spice. Now today we are diving into Historic, and we got all kinds of new cool cards in the new Historic Anthology. I mean, there's so much good stuff, I don't even know what to play first. Wait, what does it say in my notes here? That's not even a new card.
The Hypnotoad. All glory to the Hypnotoad.
Ha, that's right. The Gitrog monster is historic legal, and with it a pretty spicy interaction with Underrealm Lich. If you have the Lich in play and draw a card, there's a replacement effect happening. Instead of drawing cards, we get to look at the top 3 cards of our library, put one into our hand and the rest in the graveyard. If we mill a land with this, we draw a card again with the Gitrog monster and trigger the ability again. If we get lucky, we just mill our entire deck. Now we just need a way to win the game, and get out of here, Jace. Thassa's Oracle is the way to go here. Now this combo is nothing new, but what's new here is that the deck functions pretty well and is a beast even without the combo. I mean, I like combo decks, but I don't like having to hope our opponent just doesn't have a counterspell or interaction just to win the game. Since we got Historic ranked now, I wanted to make the list a bit more competitive, and well, we kinda dunked on our opponents here while recording this video. A few days later I played with it again and Wynota became popular. You're not gonna win against turn 3 Wynota with 3 attackers, so yeah, the deck is pretty good though, and well, let's check out this deck list. Whoa, that's not a deck list, that's me partying hard because we hit 1000 subscribers. And instead of telling you to subscribe, this time I just want to thank you to everyone who did. Making these videos has been a blast and I can't thank you enough for the support. And if you want to be extra cool, how about you hit that bell icon to get a notification whenever I upload a new video.
Give your bell a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Yeah, boy.
Okay, enough shilling. Let's get into the deck tech. So let's analyze the combo. It mills us and profits from milling ourselves, so the rest of the deck has to work hand in hand with this. Let's split the deck up into different categories. First we get off combo pieces, then we need a critical mass of spells that mill us, not only to fuel our game plan, but also to draw cards once the Gitrog monster is in play. And then we got cards to get value from the graveyard, either by being castable from the yard or by reanimating creatures. And then we got Fiend Artisan that grows bigger and bigger with every creature in the graveyard and helps tutor out our combo pieces, like a glue that keeps the deck together. Wait, did I say Fiend Artisan? More like Beef Artisan in this deck. Because it just gets absurdly huge real quick. Like, real huge. Yeah, and then we play one copy of Ravenous Chupacabra just to tutor out as removal. And oh look, all of these cards are creatures, so let's just slap an Umori into the sideboard as a companion and we got a deck on our hands. Now that's it for the deck tech this time. I wrote an article about the deck if you want to read more about it, which you should probably do if you want to play it in ranked, since the deck has a lot of intricacies that really help you improving your win rate. But for now, I just want to play and I don't want to edit all this, so let's get into some games and let's try to
crush your enemies, to see them driven before you and to hear the lamentation of the women.
Oh wow, I thought about winning some games, but ooh, okay. Oh, and one last thing, I recorded these games before the banned and restricted announcement, so companions work in a bit different now. Umori is not an essential part of the deck, so it doesn't hurt this deck too much, but boy am I gonna miss the agent. It was just, I know it was awful with Luca and it had to be banned, and with Wynota as well, but playing it with Mirror March or with Thassa was just too much fun. And I'm gonna miss it. I know a lot of people hate it, but I will miss the agent. Now let's get into some games. Well, game number 1, we're on the draw and ooh, this hand looks pretty good, especially if we draw an untapped black source for a Stitcher Supply at turn 1. It's a keep anyway. Opponent mulligans, plays a Watery Grave tapped. We just play a Triumph pass back. Opponent shocks in a Hollowed Fountain. We play the Skull Prophet since it sets us up a bit more for the later turns. just ramping and oh, never mind, it's gone. Ah yeah, opponent plays the Teferi. Sure, everything's fine here. We play an Uro, draw a Fabled Passage, play a Fabled Passage, crack it for a Swamp, and play a Stitcher Supplier. Well, oh, we milled our Thassa's Oracle, so that's in the graveyard already. Yep, opponent bounces the Stitcher Supplier, plays a Narset, minuses it, and finds another Teferi. You'd love to see it. We play a land, play an Umori, and play a Maya Trident. Opponent Narset misses, mortifies our Umori, and pluses the Teferi. We play Underrealm Lich, and the Stitcher Supplier, mill 3, swing at Teferi, pass back. Opponent Hero of Precinct 1. We choose to draw the Proluchronos just to pressure our opponent. Attack down Teferi, and now we can just escape an Uro here without getting punished by Narset because of the replacement effect of Underrealm Lich. Ooh, that Nethroi can win us the game next turn if we find a land. If not, we can just mutate Brokers onto this 12/12 Fiend Artisan. Jesus Christ, now that's a 2-drop. Now if the opponent has a time wipe here, we can just give the Underrealm Lich indestructible and mutate Nethroi onto it to probably win the game, so pretty good position here. Opponent draws the 5th land, plays a Teferi, makes a token, pluses the Teferi, untaps 2 lands. We try to hit a land. Yep, that's a land, so we can go for the Nethroi. Let's attack first, see if we can bait out a removal spell. We take the Fabled Passage here, since it allows us to restart our combo if necessary. Opponent makes some blocks. No responses. Well, we just go for it. Play the Fabled Passage, leave it uncracked, and mutate on the Underrealm Lich, and hoo-hoo, it resolved. So let's get Thassa's Oracle, Gitrock Monster, and Stitcher's Suppliers, and the Fiend Artisan. Be sure to stack the triggers right here to let Thassa's Oracle trigger last, and well, let's see what we can hit. First Supplier mills lands, we draw a card, and we whiff. Well, that's okay, we have another trigger on the stack. Yep, these are some lands. Grab a Nethroi. There's a land again. Another land. Yep, we're doing it here. We can always crack the Fabled Passage in response to the Thassa's Oracle trigger, so full control activated. And last card, the Hypnotoad. GG. Yeah, I mean, we could have went for the aggro plan, but if you can combo off, you combo off. It's just too sweet. Game number 2. Okay hand, a bit slow, but we can play Skull Prophet into Proluchronos, maybe mutate a Brokers onto it. Opponent leads up with an Island Go. We play a Temple, Skull Prophet to the top. Opponent, Treasure Hunt. So Treasure Hunt decks usually just play 4 Treasure Hunt and 1 win condition. Since they played double island, the win condition is probably Thassa's Oracle, so they try to play 4 Treasure Hunts, draw their entire deck, then play Thassa's Oracle. And they just drew the Thassa's Oracle. So yeah, that's probably GG, since they have to wait to play Mystic Sanctuaries to get their Treasure Hunts back, and we play Proluchronos, pass back, opponent Mystic Sanctuary gets back the Treasure Hunt, but we mutate a Brokers onto it, 12 Craft Trample, 2-turn clock, and opponent knows it. Good game from our opponent. Now this was a great example of a combo deck without a plan B. While our opponent just fizzled and did nothing, we didn't pull off our combo, but we still had a pretty decent threat here on the board, and well, that is GG. Off to the next one. Let's go. Game number 3 with a... well, this hand looks pretty good. Stitcher Supplier into Fiend Artisan, always great to see. Play the Stitcher Supplier, mill 2 creatures, so Fiend Artisan a 3/3. Opponent Burning Tree Emissary, so Gruul aggro into Llanowar Elf. We draw a forest, play the forest, play a Fiend Artisan as a 3/3 and pass the turn. Opponent turn 3 Cresting Beast, that's pretty aggressive and we just take it. We draw a land, play a Woe Strider, so we can sacrifice the Stitcher Supplier to trade the Fiend Artisan with the Questing Beast. Opponent another Burning Tree, and stomps our Woe Strider. Now we sacrifice the Stitcher Supplier here, not really necessary since our Fiend Artisan would trade with the Questing Beast anyway, but we just get a Scry and a bigger Fiend Artisan in the future, so not really regretting it here. Opponent trades the Questing Beast with the Fiend Artisan, fine with me. Plays the Bone Crusher and passes back. We draw the Stitcher Supplier and just mutate the Necropanther on the Goat. Get back the Fiend Artisan as an 8/8. 2 mana 8/8 is pretty decent. Ooh, opponent plays a Gallia and a Gruul Spellbreaker. Puts a counter on it, no attacks. We draw another Necropanther. Yeah, we could double Necropanther here, but I really want to play the Stitcher Supplier first, so just play Umori, name creature, and play a land, and pass the turn. Opponent attacks with all. Now, did they draw an Embercleave? They discard a Llanowar Elf? Embercleave? Nope, just Bone Crusher Giant, stomping our Umori, putting us down to 6. Now, they don't really have a board anymore. They cast their Bone Crusher Giant as the last card, but now we can really build up a board state here. Necropanther onto the Necropanther, getting us 2 triggers. Fiend Artisan and Maya Trident to get some life and get a Death Touch blocker, and we can even attack here for 11 and they take it, so now we're winning the life race. Opponent another Gallia, attacks with all, and yeah, this is pretty much a concession because that's a bad attack, and well, that's gotta be GG. And GG, no combo, but well, we still beat a turn 3 Questing Beast on the draw, so seems like Gruul Aggro is a pretty good matchup. Game number 4 with a, well, pretty slow hand. Opponent looks like a burn deck, but yeah, at least we can maybe Skull Prophet into Polukranos again. Opponent Llanowar Elves, well, play Fabled Passage. Wildwood Tracker, so they're elves? Probably a good matchup. Pelt Collector, so definitely elves. We play a Skull Prophet, pass the turn. I think the elf matchup's pretty good, since if they don't have Trample, we just have the better blockers. We play an Umori, pass the turn. Imperious Perfect, grows the team, no attacks though. Okay, we play an Uro. God damn, no lands. That's basically 2 missed land drops. We play Maya Trident and another Maya Trident. They're great blockers and we get some life. Opponent Wildbone Preserver makes a token with the Imperious Perfect, grows the Wildbone Preserver in their main phase for whatever reason, but okay. We play a Polukranos and a Woe Strider. Now, if the board just stalls like it is happening here, we are very likely to win the game, since we can just combo off at some point, and our opponent does likely not have any profitable attacks here if they don't have a Endrace Forerunners or something. So yeah, we can play the long game all day. Opponent plays a Forest, passes the turn, we sack a Goat, Fiend Artisan. Now this is definitely gonna win us the long game. Play the Fiend Artisan. Opponent hits us with the nice. I feel ya, it's pretty nice actually. Necropanther, mutate on the Polukranos, making it a 9/9, and grab a Skull Prophet, so we have 6 mana for next turn to tutor out 5 drops with the Fiend Artisan. Let's see what our opponent does. Yep, makes a token with the Imperious Perfect, grows the Wildbone Preserver, Forest Pelt Collector, so that's it from their hand, but we got a lot of things to do here with our mana. Sacrifice a Maya Trident, get a Underrealm Lich, pass the turn. Now, next turn, we're just gonna go for it, right? We mill ourselves, every card counts here, grab a Fabled Passage. That can start the combo, so keep a blue source untapped. Fiend Artisan, sacrifice Maya Trident, get a Gitrog monster and play Fabled Passage. Crack it, start the combo. And here we go. We mill a land, perfect. Another land. Another land. We did need a double land drop here for another blue source, but there's another one. All the lands here. Great, great, great. We have one land drop left. So, hey, this is looking pretty good here. Oh my god, and we missed. Oh my god, we have 3 cards left in the deck, and I think we're 1 card short. No, we only have 1 land drop, so we can't stitch a supplier first. Wow. Wow, we have 0 blue mana pips, so Thassa's Oracle only triggering for 2. Damn, I think we can't win here. Yeah, it would have definitely helped not to miss land drops on turn 4. But, I mean, yeah, that's bad. I mean, we definitely win next turn, but if they have an end race 4-1, we might lose. I didn't do the math, but yikes. If any one of you sees any winning line here, please let me know in the comments, since you see me, I'm really in the tank here, and I have no idea if there's any way to win this game. So, whatever, just play the land, play Maya Trident, pass the turn and hope for the best. Lavish Visionary, that's not winning the game. Let's see what they draw. Okay, opponent just passes back. Gitrock triggers. Last card, Gitrock Monster and Thassa's Oracle. Opponent does their thing and scoops it up. Wow, what a game. Well, you see, the deck works and it's crazy fun to play. The only thing I'd really love is, well, fetch lands in Historic, which would power the deck up significantly. But yeah, I don't think Wizards is too keen on introducing fetch lands to any format, it seems. So yeah, that's it for the video. If you like it, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Decklist, as always, in the description. And yeah, well, follow me on Twitter, and that's it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.